Well, good morning, Benton First Church of the Nazarene. I hope this morning that you are warm and cozy inside while it's cold and wet outside. I know I am, and I am enjoying this time we are having together. And who knows, before the day ends, maybe the sun will shine again. I hope so. I need to get outside. But in the meantime, I want you to make sure to not forget to join us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. as we join together in worship once again and prepare to journey through Holy Week and experience towards a Resurrection Sunday unlike one we have ever experienced in the recent history of the church. But I want you to know it's not the first time that this has happened in the life of the church. And if we live long enough, it very well may not be the last. But you need to understand that on that very first Easter Sunday morning, the church was in the very same position that a lot of people find themselves today. They were grieving over the loss of something they thought would always be there, and that was Jesus. He was gone. They were isolated. They were alone. They were frightened and not sure what the days ahead would really look like. And that sounds like a lot of us here today as we're walking through these difficult times. But we need to remember that on that day, they were on the very brink of the greatest moment that creation had ever experienced. The resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ, at a moment that was pivotal in human history and changed the direction of all of creation. So this morning, in the midst of the very same types of emotions and uncertainties that they endured in those days, remember what the Lord himself said in Luke, the 21st chapter. He says, when these things begin to happen, look up and lift up your heads because your redemption draws near. And also remember what the psalmist says in the 107th Psalm about these dry periods or these difficult times or these uncertain times. It talks about how the Lord himself turns a wilderness into pools of water and dry land into water springs. There he makes the hungry dwell, that they may establish a city for a dwelling place, and sow fields and plant vineyards, that they may yield a fruitful harvest. Perhaps what God is doing in these days is preparing us to yield a fruitful harvest that we would not otherwise have been able to reap. So lift up your heads this morning. Your redemption is here. Your redemption draws nigh. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and never forget. Your pastor is looking forward to joining together with you tomorrow as we celebrate the people of the resurrection. Tomorrow morning, we will celebrate as the people of the resurrection and celebrate the people of the resurrection as we look at the Roman centurion who stood at the cross of Jesus. And I need you to understand that I need to see my church family. So tomorrow morning, or whenever you participate in worship with us, send us a picture of you and your family as you worship. Attach it to the comment section of the video so everybody can see what you're doing, how you're dressed, who's with you, and what you're eating as we worship. By the way, don't forget, somebody needs to take and bring the donuts. I personally like the old-fashioned glaze, so bring one to me, or at least show me a picture of you eating one. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. In the meantime, church, simply be encouraged. Be true. Be steady in prayer. Be ready to be used in the helping of others. And just simply be the church. We love you and look forward to seeing you soon. God bless you and keep you. See you tomorrow.
There I was on death row, guilty in the first degree, Son of God hanging on a hill. Hell was my destiny. The crowd was shouting, crucify. Could have come from these lips of mine. Dirty shame was killing me. It would take a miracle to wash me clean. Then I read the red letters, and the ground began to shake. The prison walls started falling, and I became a free man that day. Felt like lightning hit my veins. My dead heart began to beat. Breath of God filled my lungs, and the Holy Ghost awakened me. Yeah, the Holy Ghost awakened me when I read the red letters, and the ground began to shake. Prison walls started falling, and I became a free man that day. For God so loved the whole wide world, sent His only Son to die for me. Arms spread